Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to go ahead and do my review video on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 5, Episode 21. So actually, I actually saw this episode like 5 or 6 weeks ago, around the time when it got leaked for some reason. But I didn't want to waste time doing a review video back then, because it really wasn't supposed to come out until Halloween. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this episode first starts off with Fluttershy doing what she can to make herself seem unavailable at her cottage by making sure the windows are closed, completely shut, with the blinds closed as well. And she even had her little animal friends try to help her do that as well. They even put together a little hiding area, which is actually a hiding area, underneath her bed in her house with all the things to keep her entertained, which is actually, like I said, underneath her bed. However, Angel was out of carrots, so he demanded Fluttershy to go out and get some for him, despite being Nightmare Night. So Fluttershy heads into Ponyville to try and find the carrots for Angel, and she already starts to get creeped out by some of the Nightmare Night things that she comes across in Ponyville. So then Fluttershy decides to go to Twilight's castle. So then Fluttershy meets up with her pals, and yes, for the fun of this interview, I decided to wear my Waldo costume, and at the end of this video, I'll go into the bathroom back there and give you guys a better glance of it. So anyway, so once Fluttershy gets to the castle, she then meets up with her pals at the castle and told her that she wanted to join along, and her friends seemed really excited about that. So in the next scene, Fluttershy and Rarity head over to her boutique, so to find Fluttershy a costume for Nightmare Night. All right, and since that's the fun of Nightmare Night, that's the kind of the fun part of Nightmare Night is to dress up as something. So Rarity and Fluttershy go through a bunch of costumes for Fluttershy to wear, and finds this masquerade costume with a black dress and a masquerade. But Fluttershy decided to pass on the masquerade because it had to do something with her vision. So Fluttershy did up putting on the dress despite not putting on the masquerade. And then Rarity's other pals finally come by as well in their costumes, which I thought looked great. So when the others saw Fluttershy, saw what she was wearing, Pinkie started to guess what Fluttershy was wearing. So Fluttershy told them what she was wearing, and her friends tried to sound amused, even though they probably weren't really amused. But anyway, so in the next scene, they head over to Sugar Cube Corner for some games. However, Fluttershy was still getting nervous about what might happen in those games. So then Pinkie Pie decides to give her friends bags of candies with a pic of them on each bag, telling them which one's theirs. And for some reason, that got Fluttershy nervous about something. And I kind of felt bad for Fluttershy in this episode because she really is trying to impress her friends on this night by trying to fit in and have fun with them and stuff. And yeah, and apparently it's not working out too well. However, Twilight gave Fluttershy the idea of her scaring her friends themselves. So in the next scene, they meet up at Fluttershy's cottage, and Fluttershy decides to pull off a spooky tea party on them. However, that didn't go out well, and that's another part of this episode where I felt bad for Fluttershy, because she then admitted that she was not cut out for all this Nightmare Night stuff. So after Fluttershy left, Angel was still getting antsy about his carrots. However, Fluttershy asked Angel if he had any ideas for some grown-up stuff. So in the next scene, you see Twilight, AJ, RD, Rarity, and Pinky going into the hay maze that the Apple family put together. However, at one point during the maze, the 5 of the main 6 fell into a hole that lead to a cave, and yeah, but some of the stuff that they went through before falling into the cave was fake, scary stuff, which they weren't scared of, and they ended up laughing them off. However, when they did fall into this hole, they did get scared by what the cave had to offer. And then there was this giant-like fish monster thingy that started to run after them. So they ran away and ended up being caught in the spider web. However, Twilight used her magic to help them get out. Alright, and so the 5 of the main 6 continued to run away and get out of the cave that they fell into. And that's where Fluttershy went Flutterbat on them. Like Fluttershy had that, I think she had that black coat on, and then I think she put like vampire-like bat wingies on her. And she did, I think, and she got them right where she wanted them. And I think Fluttershy really did a great job pulling off the whole Flutterbat act again. But then, however, Fluttershy started to feel sorry about her scaring them, but the other 5 were amazed at how she scared them. And I'm glad Fluttershy got some compliments after what she went through in this episode. And that's where she also told her friends she helped out. So then things finally turned out well in the end. And so in the next and the last scene, Fluttershy spent the rest of the night with her animal friends in her small little cozy hideout underneath her bed that her animal friends made for her. So overall, personally, I thought the last Nightmare Night episode way back in season 2 was better. Same case with the Heartswarming Eve episode. And this episode kind of made me think of the Halloween episode of SpongeBob, again off topic. And it just made me think of SpongeBob, where things easily scare him a lot. But anyway, so overall, I did like this episode a lot, despite not being as good as the Nightmare Night episode back from season 2. And like I said, for the fun of it, I decided to wear I know it's a bit early, but see, it's still kind of daytime while it's cloudy out, and it rained earlier, but for the fun of it, for this review, I decided to put on my Waldo outfit to celebrate Nightmare Night. Alright, and so yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a better glance at my Waldo costume in the bathroom. Alright, so here you guys go. Yep, here is my Waldo costume. Alright, so anyway, so this is my review video on My Little Pony Season 5, Episode 21. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Alright, thanks guys. Alright, bye.